Do you know what's pretty cool that happened recently?
No, why don't you tell me?
There was an event called Feministing that was held at Humphreys Hall, and it was all the leading writers and feminists, authors from across the region came along to Humphreys Hall, and we sent some cameras along to go and have a look. There was a huge turnout. I've just been watching some of the footage.
Yeah, and Queen's TV got to go to the panel and see what was happening around there, so check it out.
Hi everyone, I'm Joanna here for Queen's TV, standing outside a special roundtable panel discussion with the editors of Feministing. Feministing is one of the most influential and the largest online feminist blogs and blogs about gender studies on the internet. They've been featured regularly on CNN and the New York Times. Tonight's campus tour was organized by the WEC. The WEC is the Women's Empowerment Committee, and also by the QFR, which is the Queen's Feminist Review. So before we go in, let's take our hygienic product donation and go inside and see what these incredible women have to say about girl power. Okay, so I'm sitting here with Vlada Bilyak. She is the chair of the Women's Empowerment Committee, the WEC, which is part of the Arts and Science Undergraduate Society. She is the person who's put together tonight's event. So how did tonight's event come to be?
Wow, okay, well, feministing.com, which is a website I read regularly, they announced they would be going on a US fall campus tour early on in the summer, I think maybe June-ish. And when I saw this online, I was like, oh my God, imagine they came to Queens. But that wasn't even like, I didn't even think that far. I was just like, it would be so incredible if they came somewhere in Canada that would be like accessible for me. So I quickly emailed them, the tour coordinator, and begged for them to come up to Canada, and possibly even Queen's University in Kingston. And lo and behold, I get an email back a month later saying that they've chosen Queen's as one of 3 Canadian universities to visit on their campus tour.
I think another really important endeavor that you guys have gotten involved with, I mean, you already mentioned your community activism on behalf of WEC. One of the important things also with tonight's event is that with a $5 entrance fee, or you can also come in with a donation of a hygiene product. So what made you choose that kind of avenue to support this event?
The admission is $5, or pay what you can, to make it as accessible for as many people as possible, because we don't all have money to be throwing around as students and definitely as women in the shelters. So to make that easier, and the health, the hygiene or toiletry product is specifically for that purpose. And if you, I mean, I've seen and talked to people that work in the women's shelters at Interval House and Dawn House, and that is definitely what they need.
It's pretty amazing. And the feminist community and just the gender studies community, I've always found to be very supportive. You even have something like Feministing, which is very user-oriented, very community-driven. So we just really want to thank you for all your hard work and giving back to the community. And obviously, without your initiative, this event wouldn't have happened. So way to go.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
All right, so now we're here standing outside with Kaylee Minshaw. Kaylee is the editor of the Queen's Feminist Review this year. So, Kaylee, how's it going? How do you feel about tonight's event?
Really good. We've had a lot of people take some QFRs. They're all free, so it's pretty easy to give them away. And we've had a lot of sign-ups for our mailing list, and that's just to like send out reminders for when submissions are due. So far it's been really great, really successful. Plus, I'm just so excited to hear Feministing editors.
Very exciting, very exciting. Can you tell us a little bit about QFR?
Sure. Queen's Feminist Review. We've been around for 18 years now. We accept short stories, poetry, essays, artwork, essentially anything to do with women's experiences, feminisms, womanisms, any sort of women's empowerment movements or reflections on what it means to experience sexism or gender binaries, all that good stuff, or bad stuff, depending on the experience being expressed. And it's a really great resource for women to have a place to really express themselves that's specifically for them and like their experiences of feminism, I guess. We publish once a year. Submissions are due November 30th. I think I've already said we've been around for 18 years. Yeah, and we put on a couple really cool events during the years as well. So, yeah.
Great. Well, thanks a lot.
Thanks, Joe.
Okay, so I'm here with Tanya, Angela, and Sarah. We just witnessed an amazing discussion by our excellent, esteemed panel from Feministing. So guys, if you could sum up a feminist in one word, what word would you use?
Badass. Empowerment. Confidence.
Wow, what an unbelievable display of feminism and sisterhood and community tonight at the Feministing event brought to you by WEC and the QFR. Definitely check out feministing.com. It's an outstanding blog. Check out the QFR when it comes out next year, and make sure to get your submissions in, and check out the WEC at the Vagina Monologues in February. So this is Joanna signing off for QTV, and we'll catch you later.